In a world where every click, every view, and every connection can turn into your biggest opportunity, how do you stand out in a digital crowd? My guest isn't just a name in the industry, he is a trailblazer. As the CEO of Market Inventors, he has redefined visual marketing, content creation, and brand development, turning ordinary concepts into extraordinary campaigns. His expertise doesn't stop there. As the founder of Silicon Valley Business Network, my guest has created a hub for like-minded professionals to connect, collab, and cultivate success. But what truly sets my guest apart is his ability to foresee market trends, understand consumer behavior, and leverage technology in ways that exceed expectations. He is not just a businessman, he's an architect of ideas, a strategist of systems, and a pioneer in the digital landscape. This episode is packed with insights and stories that will not only inspire, but also transform the way you see the business world. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Thomas Alpers. You said you were in business for how long?
7 years.
Hey,
We're going on 8 now.
what's one of the rules of business? Is to stay in business.
Consistency, fail after fail, knocking on the doors. They're not opening. Keep on knocking. One's going to open. All those no's we talked about, everybody's going to say no eventually. You're going to hit that one yes.
Yeah.
So we'll go 1,000 calls a week. Everybody says no.
Yeah.
But that 1,001, they say yes. That one person we weren't even supposed to call, but we go that extra mile and call them and get them.
Yeah.
So yeah, just staying staying consistent, and moving with a team, having a team with you, building a team that's going to help you too. Because you can stay motivated by yourself, but when you have a team that's following you and they're looking at you, they're looking at seeing how motivated you are, how consistent you are. So that's one big thing too, having people looking at you, seeing how you move, seeing how you operate, staying consistent, waking up, getting after it every single day, staying hungry, living like you have nothing on the plate.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
And I always say that too, because I've been associated with a lot of successful people lately and networking with these people. And that's one of the biggest traits they have is they just show up no matter what.
Yeah. You got to get up, show up however you feel and get the job done.
Yeah.
Some days aren't going to always be the best, but so what?
Yeah.
Let's go.
When we were talking about sales earlier, you said, all those no's.
Yeah.
I feel like rejection teaches you a lot, and sales teaches you that.
Yeah.
You get rejected a lot, but like you said, that one yes could change a big trajectory in your business.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So how do you even get through the rejection, especially when you first started your business?
So rejection starting a business. One of my friends, Tony, we had a mentor back in the day, and we went to him, and he's like, "Hey, first of all, you guys got to learn rejection. So we're gonna go somewhere." He takes us to the mall. He takes us to Oak Ridge Mall, right? He's like, "I'm gonna give you 10 girls to go up to, and you're gonna pick them. He's gonna pick them for us. You're gonna go up to them and you're gonna ask them, hey, can I get your number, what it may be?"
Yeah.
And he's gonna pick them. He picked 10 dimes. We go up to him, get rejected by all 10 of them.
Yeah.
And tell me that's not the best way to learn rejection. But guess what? The 11th girl I seen in the mall went up to her and said, "Hey, what's up?" I got her number. Now we're moving. It's that one yes. You're one yes away.
At what age did he show you that?
Oh man, we were 23 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were
and usually that would hurt a man's ego.
Oh
to being
yeah,
rejected
for sure. You guys think
overtime.
you guys got it? You think you guys are doing something? You guys think you're moving? Let me show you something real quick. And he was picking the hardest girls to go up to. We're like, come on, man. Some of them, we're like.
Well, that's important, like say standards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like we want the highest quality people because, we've lived a long period of time, like half a quarter of a life, and we've dealt with like blood-sucking people who just try to take stuff away from us, or they try to enhance whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
And going back on the team aspect, that's probably one of the best things to scale anything. Because we can do a lot of things with our bare hands. We can create so much with our bare hands, but it's the team that really helps scale everything. What principles do you look for in a person and people when you're recruiting a team?
So I just hired someone, and before I hired him, I asked him what he was doing and what his goals were, right? His goals kind of matched my goals at his age. So he's young, driven, and he wants to do more and grow. So I asked him if he goes to the gym. That's the first thing I ask him. He looks in shape. His presence means everything, right?
Yeah.
Go, hey, go to the gym. I say, yeah, okay. So number one thing is if you work for me, you have to go to the gym. You have to work out almost every day.
Yes.
Stay in shape. When I call you and you're at the gym, I don't care how important the call is. Don't answer the call. Make sure you're getting your physical state right, and then answer the call after, because I believe working out is a big factor in business. You know, when I did my competition stuff, it taught me a lot.
Yeah.
It taught me how to put in the work, sacrifice, and really self-discipline on getting to the goal that you need to get to, right? Missing out on all the fun. And, you know, the guy that I'm working with now, he's missing out on all the fun. He's a college student. He's got all those frat parties going on.
Yes.
He's not paying attention to any of those things. So one thing I look at when I'm talking to someone I want to work with, or I see someone that has the potential to be on our team, is how well they're driven and where their mind is at, and what they're willing to give up to get to the goal that we're trying to get to.
What are some of the red flags that you see when it comes to recruiting people?
Red flags, recruiting people not showing up when they say they're going to show up, people coming not sharp. We like to be sharp. You know, I'm working out of the Silicon Valley Capital Club, which is a networking place for me. That's where I call my home. That's our office, and we're suited and booted every single day. Yeah. So, I mean, you're going to come to me and you're going to look not presentable. That's one big thing right there. That's a red flag right there. Showing up late is one red flag. You want to go out, you want to party, you want to spend your time wasting time. That's another red flag for us right there. And we could tell all these things just by looking at you. We could figure out who you are in the first 10 seconds of talking to you. Yeah. You know, it's very simple. It's like, hey, how you doing? What are you into? You know, for us, I mean, I don't want to be too aggressive with it, but then I do want to be aggressive with it. What we're doing right now is we're building a business, and we're building a business that's helping other businesses. So when we're talking to people, we're not talking to people like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? We're talking to people like, hey, what business do you own? Yeah. What are you doing? Yes. Who are you moving with? Who do you know? Do they need help? Do they need our services? Because that's what we're doing. Yeah. We're waking up, we're getting to work, and we're going to sleep not until the job's done.
And that's the thing too, man. Everybody wants to work for themselves, right?
Yeah.
Until they actually do it. They're like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Yep. Everybody wants to work for themselves until they find out how many hats you actually wear working for yourself. You gotta be self-disciplined. If you can't be self-disciplined, you know, I could motivate you. Yeah. But when I'm not there anymore, do you still have that motivation? Do you still have that drive? Is that you? Is it coming with you? You know, we're getting to a point now where we're taking it very, very serious. Yeah. Before we were, the social media people is fun and games, right? Yes. But when you use social media for your business now, and it's carrying half of your business's income, it's no more fun and games, is it?
Do you feel like everybody should have social media, even if they are not part of business?
I feel like everybody should be having social media. Yeah. I feel like, it's hard to get in front of a camera. It's hard to do this. It's hard. You know, it's going to be out there. Everybody's going to see this. We're going to have numbers. We're going to do numbers because that's who we are. We love doing numbers. So we're going to do numbers on this. But I believe that everybody should do social media, either a business owner or personal brand, or you're a coach, whatever it is, you need to have social media. Why? Because every single night, what's everybody looking at before they're going to sleep?
What are they doing when they get up?
What are they doing? When there's a commercial on TV, what are they doing? Take a second, look around when there's a commercial on TV. Crazy. If you're staying home watching TV, look around. When you're watching the Super Bowl and there's commercials and there's halftime, what's everybody looking at? Yes. You're getting more numbers than the halftime show on social media.
And that's what I always say, man. Like if you are in the media space, right? Yep. Or people, you're trying to scale a business, it's like one of the biggest things that you tell them. Why aren't you on social media? It's free marketing.
Yeah, it's free marketing. Either you're going to do the free marketing, which you're going to get out there, you're going to do some podcasts, you're going to do some content for yourself, you're going to put out there, use the hashtags, whatever it may be, or you're going to run some paid ads and really try to drill it in, right? Because also, you know, once again, social media is a business. They do want you to spend money on them. Yeah. The more money you spend on social media, the more they put you in front of more people. Yeah. So remember that as well. You know, it is easy if you are popular to get that personal brand up. Yes. But if you really want to take it to the next level, pay to play.
And that's what people don't want to do is invest. Yeah. They want all your help, right? They want all the free game. And don't get me wrong, we do give free game. Yeah. For a period of time.
Hey, it's always free game until they're in the game. You know, we'll tell you how to play it, but play it. It's a difference when we tell you how to play the game and you're actually the quarterback. Yes. And now you're playing it. You know, we could tell you all the moves, but you have to actually do it. You know, business for us, you know, we reach out to many businesses to get them, right? So we can work for them. But that is hard alone. Yeah. We get rejected almost 80% of the time. walk into a business. Hey, who's the owner? Who the hell are you? Get the fuck out of here. We're like, hey man, we're just looking for the owner. We want to help you.
Yeah.
The hell are you? Get out of here. Right? Okay, cool. We leave. Come back next week. The owner's feeling a little bit better this time. Are you the owner? Let's go. Rejection and motivation and keep on moving and moving. So people, they think it's easier than what it is. It looks easy, but when you do it, it's a totally different story.
Different. And if you want the highest quality, you have to invest.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. And that's the one thing that people just don't want to do nowadays. It's like, Thomas, I need your help. Daniel, I need your help with this. I'm like, okay, I can do that. But when it comes, and it's funny when you do give that pitch, when you do want to make a sale, right? Oh, I didn't know this was going to be, cost involved. It's like, do you want long-term value? Do you want sustainability?
Yep.
Do you want to grow your income? Do you want to enhance your lifestyle? You have to invest.
Yeah.
How much did you invest? A lot. How much did I invest? A lot.
When you have a house and the whole house is a podcast.
Every corner I can go over there and make content.
The whole house is a podcast setup. Yeah.
But you have to invest.
Yeah, you have to invest. You have to put some skin in the game. You got to. I mean, I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars trying new things, investing in seeing if things would work. I've started up multiple online businesses and invested in multiple people and fail. But if I didn't invest, I wouldn't know. And now I know. I think every fail that I've taken got me to this spot to learn and grow and invest more and then see what works. This is working for us. Yeah. So I'm investing everything I have into this right now because it's what's working for us. We are growing. Yeah. We are helping businesses. We are doing what we're supposed to be doing. It is working the way we thought it would work. It's a goal. We're going after it. So we're investing in it. Yeah. We're not investing in anything else. We're investing in our time spent in this.
That's like one of the things that I have so much respect for you is you are constantly trying to enhance everything. Yeah. You're not trying to be like, it's comfortable here.
Yeah,
it's nice here.
It's never comfortable. I'm always looking at new things. So the other day I was scrolling on TikTok. I seen this Pets toy and I was like, man, I looked it up, seen the reviews, and I'm like, yeah, pups.com, pupstoys.com. I'm buying it. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get some toys and sell them online too. All these little things that come up like that, we want to advance, yes, and do what they're doing. We see it. It's out there. It's right. If you look, you're going to find it. Yeah. What the difference is for most of these people that are successful in their businesses, they're looking. They're looking places other people aren't looking. Yeah. And they're finding things there. They're finding ideas, they're finding products, they're finding services, and then they're researching. Yes. And the research is taking the most time. That's what's taking the time. The research, the connection, where can I get this product at for the best price to put it on the market? Those things right there take the most time. Yeah. So invest in the time. Invest in the time. Yeah, brother. Time is the best investment, right? But how much do you got? How much time do we got?
When was the first time you stepped in the Capital Club, and why did you step in there?
Okay, Capital Club. I was during COVID. And I was working from home like everybody else. We all hate working at home. I mean, some people love working at home. You love to sleep. I don't like to be too comfortable. Nah. So I'll be working. I see my couch and I'll be like, man, I could take a little nap if I wanted to. I was like, no, you know what? I need to be out. I want to be around people. I know the importance of networking. So I went to the Silicon Valley Capital Club and I asked them, I said, hey, I'm looking for somewhere to work and make it my home, my office. Not just somewhere where I can go and network. I actually want to make this my platform here and actually work here, bring my clients, talk to them. And there's also food, dinner, and networking events there. So I know the networking events there that were going to help me and reach people that I couldn't reach from home or reach in these certain places that I was going to. So I knew that place would give me value and my company value as of reaching new clients and customers. So that being said, we locked in there and been there ever since. I've been there for like 3 years now. So that's where I'm at Silicon Valley Capital Club. Met a lot of people, met a lot of important people, met some people that are doing really, really good in business, and some crazy entrepreneurs out there.
It's crazy. I feel like we can go on our phone right now, go through our contact list, and we're like, man, we got a lot of problem solvers on our freaking phone.
Oh, man, a lot. I got business on. I don't want to call them. They call me all day, We could call them if we want to.
But that's what it comes to networking. Yeah. Like where you create this crazy connection towards people. And that's one of the things that I like to do when it comes to networking is actually building a relationship. Yeah. So like you and I know we can go out and have a steak night. I know we can go out and have some cigars.
Yeah, what I mean? It's all about the network. When we go places where we think there's other people that we can help. Yeah. where the other business owners are at. Where are they at?
Mm-hmm.
We want them. We want to talk to them. We want to eat with them. Where are they at? Where are the business owners at?
Yeah.
That's all we're looking for. That's all we're focused on. I'm sorry if that, takes away from everything else. We just want to make business, and we want to talk to business owners.
Yeah.
Because we have something right now that can help them.
That's like our only hobby, honestly.
That's all I got, man. Everybody's like, what are you doing? Working. I'm like, yeah, it gets boring. And yeah, of course it probably sounds draining or something like that, but we're working, I'm on the treadmill. I'm working out in the gym. I'm running ads.
Yeah.
When I'm on that treadmill and I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio or whatever, I'm running ads. I got my phones right there with me. We're working nonstop.
I went on a date a few months ago.
Yeah.
And she kind of mentioned to me, she was like, Daniel, it looks like you're just kind of in your room working all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, I think you need to go out and like live a little bit. It creates better happiness for you. I was like, building is my happiness.
Yeah.
And that's very difficult for people to understand that.
Yeah.
And it takes, say, somebody like you understand that. And it's very refreshing for me to kind of like be around somebody like that. And it's just like, man, like there are those people out there, but it's very rare, man.
Yeah. And people, they say I'm on my phone too much. I have 2-3 phones sometimes, and
I saw them. Crazy.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, you're on your phone too much. I'm like, yeah, I need to be on my phone. And I'm sorry if that's kind of rude to you, but right now I need to be on my phone. This is important. Yeah. This is what I have. This is my business. When you go and clock into your job or what you do, no one's bugging you, right? Mm-hmm. I'm on the clock, and they say, oh, how many hours do you work a day? We don't stop working. We work 24 hours a day. The internet has no time off,
bro.
And that's what we're working on. And that's the truth.
And money don't sleep either.
Money does not sleep either,
Yeah.
So everything we're doing, especially making cold calls and all that stuff, if we're making 1,000 cold calls a week and half of them aren't answering, or they're saying they're going to get back to us, and it's a Saturday or a Sunday and I'm at dinner with my family and they call me back, or they call one of our sales reps back on that Saturday and there's money on the line, excuse me, I'm going to go and take that call.
When it comes to, like, say you've been in a part of a lot of networking events, right? Have you learned that there are a lot of wrong ways to network and a lot of good ways to network?
I think the networking events are the most powerful tool right now. And some of them are free. Some of them cost money. But networking events is what pretty much got me where I'm at. Yeah. I networked with the right people at the right time. You never know. You could pay $200 to go to this networking event and meet someone there and make $100,000.
Yeah.
Make $1 million. Right? Networking is everything. If you're not networking and moving around and meeting new people and getting into new rooms, you're never going to get anywhere. You want to be networking all day long. Everywhere I go to eat, everywhere I go watch my daughter's softball game. I have a marketing shirt on at my daughter's softball game. Yeah. I got another business owner that's coaching the other team come up to me, say, hey, my daughter's on the softball team. I see your shirt, right? Networking. Here's my number. Here's my card. Yeah. Networking. Meet next week. Yeah. He owns 5 restaurants. Close all of them. Networking. Now we're marketing all 5 restaurants because I chose to continue networking.
Yeah.
Every single day. 24 hours. Network. I've networked with you.
Yeah.
I was on your other podcast.
Yeah.
What happened when that happened? People seen it. People heard about me. People contacted me. Mm-hmm. I got business.
Yeah.
Right?
Crazy, right?
It's network. Your network is your net worth.
Bro, those little videos too.
Those little videos will get you places. The views are limitless. You never know. One of your videos could go viral tomorrow and everybody knows about your business. Yeah. And it's a 15-second clip. And it's free.
Yeah. Like I posted something on TikTok, 4 million.
Yeah.
4 million.
It's always that stuff.
Yeah.
It's the stuff that you don't think is going to take off. It takes off. We've done some nasty ads for some businesses and I'm like, man, that is ugly. And it takes off. Yes. And when the owners are like, man, we're doing a great job. I'm like, yeah, we are. Right. I was like, man, that's an ugly ad.
Yeah.
But it took off and it did the job. So you never know. Just put it out there, see what happens. Testing.
Bro, how do you maintain this productivity? Do you have did you kind of figure out like routines that you kind of stick with to kind of like enhance your productivity every single day?
Yeah. So the working out, hands down, the best thing that I've ever done is decide to go to the gym every day, every morning, wake up positive, go to the gym. And the routine to just staying on that grind is just, if I don't do it, no one's going to do it for me.
No.
I'm not getting fed. Mm-hmm. I don't come from a family of wealth. I don't come from a family that's handed me a whole bunch of money. I built this thing for myself. Mm-hmm. It's been by myself. I've been down, been up. You know, just knowing how it feels to be down is enough motivation to not want to go down.
Yeah.
So you want to keep that going.
Do you ever feel like, because there's a lot of people like that get to that point where they're just burnt.
Well, the burnt out thing, I get that, because we get burnt out.
Yeah.
We get burnt out. We're on the phone all the time. We're out on screen all the time. Sometimes I will take a day and I will go to a nice place in the middle of nowhere that has a nice hotel and a pool and everything. And I will take my stuff with me, but I will relax and get my momentum back up, because you will break. I don't care how strong you are, people break. And if it's too much, it will be too much. Yeah. So yeah, in order to do more, you got to relax a little bit too. Relax, take that break, but you got to understand the goal is still there.
Yeah.
Take it, relax, get yourself back together, refocus, reset.
Yeah.
Back out there.
Yeah. And like burning out is a thing.
Yeah.
Stopping is like something we can't do.
No. Burning out, go ahead, refuel.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a car that takes gas, you always got to fill it up every now and then.
Yeah. Is every day different, or is it nearly kind of like the same?
Every day is very, very different for us, because we are going to multiple businesses every day. We're getting new leads, and it just depends. It's a roller coaster ride for us, actually.
Yeah.
Because we're getting noticed right now. So we're getting so noticed from other businesses. Number one thing is we go to a restaurant, we shoot the content. That restaurant owner knows another restaurant owner, and that restaurant owner asks or says, hey, who's doing the content?
Yeah.
And who's doing your ads? Who's running your social media? It tells us, and then we get it.
Yeah.
So we're everywhere, running around, shooting multiple businesses a day, content, running the ads, doing all the behind the scene work too, all the graphics, all the analytics. We're checking all their numbers. We're having conversations with all the owners. So I think it's pretty fun, because we're moving around all day.
Yeah.
We went to a restaurant, then we're going to a dental office, then we're going to a tinting spot.
Yeah.
And then we're going to a nails salon, and then we're going to cybersecurity office.
How do you approach, say, a lead or a sale? It all depends on just like how the person's energy is, or so on and so forth.
Yeah, it all depends. But we walk into places like we've already met the owner before. Yes. I mean, if you don't walk into a place with the energy and positiveness, they're gonna read you when you walk in. They're gonna be like, oh, this is another sleazy salesman, whatever it is. Yeah. But we're gonna go in there. We usually order some food, talk to them, you know, see how the food is, see if it's even like, why is no one in here? You know? But just for restaurants on those types of businesses, we go in there. We talk to the owner. Make you know, at the same time, you know, marketers are marketers, but we're a marketing agency that cares. Yeah, we do care. I mean, we honestly care. If your business isn't doing good, we want to help it the best we can. Yes, we want to pick it up. We want to see more customers for you. You know, more customers for a business owner is we're feeding their family, like I said before. We're putting food on the table for them and their families.
When things do get big, because I know for sure that they will, right? Yeah. How do you stay grounded and knowing, like, to kind of remind yourself, like, hey, I have to stick to my core roots. I have to stay disciplined, because I can lose it all. Because you hear these stories of these entrepreneurs, these founders, these CEOs, they see that number and they go crazy. They're one of the things is financially disciplined. Mm-hmm. And then one of the things is they're not that.
So I could easily go out there and start flexing, right? Easily. Yes. Easily. I roll around in a Honda Civic. Mm-hmm. I could easily flex and go get something else. Yes. No bragging, no none of that, right? That's easy for me. Yeah. But that's not what I'm doing. That Honda Civic is taking me everywhere. And we're showing up everywhere. We're running that thing till the miles run off the damn thing.
Till the wheels fall off.
Wheels fall off. Yes. We're running that thing, right? We don't care. Yeah. Staying disciplined in your financially disciplined. Yeah. You know, what are you spending your money on? Are you spending it to make more money? We're investing. Yeah. You know, everything that we get, we need a gimbal, we're getting it. We need a camera, we're getting it. We need new lenses, we're getting it. Oh, this guy's out there marketing with this stuff and his videos look way better. What is he using? We're getting it. Yes. Our money is going there. Yeah. What are our competitors using against us right now? Yeah. What do they got? They got some drones. We'll get 5 of them. I'm all spending angles on that. Yeah. Whatever we need to do, we'll do it. We're investing into the company so that we can get the outcome that we want.
What's the process when it comes to studying your competition? How do you look at them?
Well, competition is like It's not even a word for us. It's like a barbershop basically with us. Barbershops are, you go down the street, there's like 10 of them, right? With the businesses, there's 10 of them too. It's 10 of them. We'll get probably 3 of them. The competition will probably get 2 of them, but we're still getting 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know, what competition are you talking about? We're not into some of these marketing agencies are only marketing to real estate. Some of these marketing agencies are only marketing in the fitness industry. Some of them only marketing corporate companies. Some of these are marketing that. We're marketing all of them.
Yes.
Every single business. We're not limited. We will market any business. Personal brand, real estate, restaurants, any business you want, we will market it because we have the team and we're capable of doing it.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what makes us separate from our competition and how much work we can take on. We're always hiring.
Because bro, like think about it. You embody it.
Yeah.
Your team embodies it. Like the principles, like you said, you got to be in shape. You got to be dialed with your physical well-being and your mental state too. You know what I mean? All that stuff's got to be aligned. And bro, that's when it comes to like, say, business-wise, like my favorite CEOs are the ones that are in shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when I see that, I'm like, oh, you actually take yourself very, very seriously. I respect that. I like that.
Yeah. You show up like that. You show up in shape. You're like, man, I know it from being in the fitness industry for so long. I'm like, man, this guy's working. That's hard. That's not easy.
No.
That's hard. That is very hard. Yeah. If he could do that same work he's doing there for me in my business, I'm gonna succeed for sure. If he understands how to work like that and how self-discipline works, he's gonna know.
When people say like, Daniel, you need to find balance, it's like there is no balance for people like us.
There is no balance.
None.
There is no balance. There is no work-life balance at all. There's none. There's none. You know, I have my daughter. I try. That's where the balance kind of gets to me a little bit. But at the same time, if she's not up to bat, I'm on my phone. Yeah. If she's not up to bat, I'm on my phone.
Yes.
You know, every single practice I take her to, I turn my car into my office. We don't stop.
Never.
We don't stop. My daughter says, why are you always wearing that marketing shirt all the time? I'm like, you're going to find out one day.
Yeah, right.
We go to Six Flags. People come up to me, ask me. I said, what he just asked me? He said, you have a marketing agency? I said, that's why I wear that shirt every single day.
Yeah.
That's why we're out there continuously networking. There is no balance. That's my balance right there, fitting it into my life right now.
Yeah. But it's fun, you know, bro. Like
balance looks like this. Balance looks like this, right?
Yeah.
I want nice. I don't want to be balanced. I'm not in the circus.
Like, I don't really have any other hobbies. Like when people say like, oh, I work out, that's a hobby. It's like, that's not even a hobby. That's just like a way of life.
No, workout is a full-time job. That's not the hobby. That's the job.
Yeah. It's like how I brush my teeth every morning.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as training.
Same
thing.
Same. Get up, go to the gym, work out. So my routine for that right now, basically get up in the morning.
Yeah. What's the day of the life look like?
It's looking like 5 o'clock in the morning ish, right? Ish. Cause I don't want to get up. Yeah. I get up, right? Get up. Usually throw on Bloomberg. I love Bloomberg. Yeah. Watch Bloomberg, see what's going on with the news, see what's going on with the stock, the markets, all that good stuff. And then get my coffee going and take off to the gym. Yeah. I go to UFC Fit. Yeah. Go there and do the cryotherapy. That's first thing. Cryotherapy, 3 minutes, 30 seconds, freezing cold, freezing my ass off, wake up, and then going back to sleep after that. Go sauna, jump in the sauna for about 5 minutes, cool down, stretch out in there, go do my workout, whatever I'm working out that day, and then do my cardio 30 minutes, and then head back to the sauna, 5-10 minutes, and then head back home, get ready for the day, and then go after the day. The day holds what the day holds. I mean,
that's what I like to do. Like first thing in the morning is like, honestly, lift a very, very heavy barbell. Because if I can do that, do something very difficult in the morning, it kind of makes the rest of the day very easy.
It's all different people's lifestyle, right? It's what they choose to do. I choose to be entrepreneur all day. So that's what I choose. There's only, I think they say 10% of the world is entrepreneurs, right? Is it something like that? I choose to be that all day. So that's what I'm doing. You know, if you want to play video games, just play video games. Best to you. You do your thing, right? Yeah. But in my business and where I'm at and where I'm going and the goals I have no time for video games. I barely have time to date. I barely have time to go to the club. Yeah. I barely have any time for any conversations that's not related to our goal. Bro. And I hate that we're like that sometimes. A lot of people may not like us for that, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm sorry if it's offending you in any way that I'm not interested in Fortnite, this and that, but that's what's happening here. You know?
I really wanted to talk about your event coming up.
Yeah.
What was the idea of that? How did that come into play?
Networking. Once again, networking is everything. So networking event that we have, Silicon Valley Business Network, it's going to be a very aggressive networking event. It's not for the weak, not for people that are going to get offended by anything we say.
Yeah.
You know, freedom of speech is what we're going to be doing, right? So, I mean, whatever drops. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very serious networking event. It's for people that really want to network and really step into the entrepreneur life. Rather it's financial services, real estate, podcasts, whatever it may be, it needs to be what it is. And you come into that room, you are going to leave with a connection that may change your life. I'm telling you right now. That's all I want in the room.
Yeah.
And I'm hosting it. So that's all I want in that room. I want serious people that really want to network. They were asking me if I wanted to give food. I said, no, I don't want food. We're not here to eat. We're here to network. We're here to work. We're here to meet the right people, get in doors that we can't usually get into. I'm going to put people in the room that you cannot reach. I'm going to put you in there with them, and you do what you do from there. You know, you could lead a horse to water, but the horse isn't guaranteed to drink it. People that come in my room, you better that water.
And obviously hosting, there's a lot of stressors to that.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I'm already stressed out. I'm stressed out about that. Yeah, I got to do it. You know, no one else is gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't see it. I go to these networking events, great networking events. Right? They're always good. But I want to go to a networking event where it's aggressive. I don't want to sit down. Hey, have a Danish. Have this. Have that. I don't want to do that. I want to sit down. I want to hear someone talk about a business that I might be interested in getting into, and actually talking to them about getting into it.
Yes.
Right? I want to go to a networking event where the people are very serious, driven, and hungry. Not people that have already got a full stomach. I want those people that are hungry, that are going to share their hunger to the people that are hungry. I want wolves in there. I want lions. I want people that want to work every single day until their eyes bleed. I want those people.
Yeah.
I want those people that don't stop working. I want them in there. I want the people that hate their 9-to-5 job. I want those people. The ones that hate their 9-to-5 job and always ask, how did you do that? How did you? This is how I did it. I got around people that were already doing what I wanted to do. I went to places where people were acting the way I wanted to act. I paid extra money for a steak so I can sit next to people that are spending the same, but that's not as much to them as it is to me. I'm going broke eating this steak just because I want to be around these people that are able to afford this steak.
Yes.
I want to be around the high value people that are really doing things. I look at someone and say, man, I like his car. I want that car. How does he afford that car? Well, go talk to him. Network with him and ask him. Maybe he'll show you. Maybe he'll give you one. Network, get in the room, introduce yourself, shake hands, give him your card. He puts his pants on the same way you do every morning.
Yeah.
Give him your card. Talk to him. He may be in a bad spot like you are right now, and this is the opportunity for you to go network with someone that's going to get you out of that spot. Let's go. I mean, that's why I wanted to do this. I go to all these networking events and I see that they're not as aggressive. I want aggressive.
Yeah.
I want straight to the point. I want, what business do you have?
Yes.
What business are you in? How can you help me?
Yeah.
Are you hiring? Can I work for you? Can I work for you for free? Can I just hang out with you? Yeah. Do what it takes.
One of my good friends actually reached out to me and she was like, hey, Daniel, we should go to this event. Oh my God, all these crazy speakers are going to be there. And the headline, it said, the biggest motivational speakers ever. I'm like, I don't want to go to an event where it's talking about motivation and discipline and this and that. It's like, I already have that every single day. I don't need to go to that. I want straight to the point. You know what I mean? I want something of value that's going to benefit me. Anybody can give like a good little motivational speak, but I want to see what you do every single day. I want to see what you're doing to scale everything, because everybody can talk good. I can talk real smooth and slick, so on and so forth. So can you. But what we do every day, if people saw that, they're like, Jesus, dude, this is a lot.
Yeah, think about the day-to-day, right? Day-to-day with us, okay, the gym, that starts off, right? But then we're out there making cold calls. We're getting rejected 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Right? We're getting rejected all day long. No, hang up, bye, all of it. We're like, man, right? It could be, it's stressful. Yeah. Then we got clients that we're not the miracle pill that they were looking for. And then they're stopping our services. Rarely comes around, but it does come around. It does. Business is business. Okay, cool. So we have to deal with that. Putting out fires, ads getting rejected, other competitors taking our clients. All these things, sales, content creation, editing, posting, email content, website development. We're a full-on agency that's online. We're doing multiple things every day. Websites, you need a website? We got it.
Yeah.
So now we're worried about the website for them, right? Landing pages, the ads we're creating. We're not just hitting the boost button. Like I said before, we're not just hitting the boost button and say, oh, hopefully people come into it. No, that's not what we're doing. We're reading analytics, sending them to the correct landing pages. How's your landing page look like? Does it look like trash? Because once they see that ad and they go to that landing page, if that landing page looks like trash, they're gone. You'll never see them again. Yeah. You lost a sale, they're gone. Yeah. So all those things every single day, it's a lot.
Every time I go on social media, there's a lot of marketing agencies out there.
They're
really trying.
I like that. I like that though. I have an ad running right now. It's like, hey, if your business isn't right, blah, 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 that's okay. But really meeting us in person, us showing up, showing what we have for you and presenting the way we do. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. You know, and we're there. We show up. We're not an internet business like that where we're like, hey, yeah, we'll market your business and this and that. No. We actually sit with the owner, talk to the owner, let them know what's going on, let them know what we're going to be doing. Yeah. Gets to physically shake my hand, right? My team's there. My team's looking sharp. Yeah. We're in there. Yeah. We're real. We're here. So some, competition, you got to be willing to make 2,000 plus phone calls a week and get rejected. Yeah. And then follow up and then go out there and then build a team and have a team that's a solid team, that you can trust and build on. And have some heavy hitters on your team. Yeah. In order to lead a wolf, you got to be a wolf, baby. You got to work.
110%, man.
You're going to have a killer on your team that's working for you. He's watching you because he will eat you himself. Yes. If you give him the opportunity to. Yeah. You want him to be with you on the side. It's not behind me. It's not in front of me. He's right next to me. Yeah. We're both going in. All my team's going in at the same time. Right? Yeah. I know a little bit more because I have the connections. I have the network. I have the resources. I have the capital. That's what I got. But in order to keep that capital and those resources, you got to stay on top of your for competitors, right? Whatever it may be. You're in the media. You do content. Yes. Your content is fire. Okay? We do content. Yeah. We don't see you as a competitor. No. What did we do? We came and said, hey, can we jump on your content? Because your content is fire. Yes. Yeah. That separates a lot of people. I work with different people that are in the same business that I'm in.
Bro, we collab.
That's what this is. No competition. There's collaboration. Yes. And we're all getting fed.
You have nothing but value to give. I want that. What is this show called? High value discussions. That's what I want on my show. And you provide that. Not only do you provide that, you walk that.
I see you working all the time. That's one thing that I see, right? People working all the time. Yeah. I know for a fact that if you're doing something like this or you're building something like this, especially with my networking event coming up, that's a whole thing itself. I'm working on that right now. Yeah. Getting everything together for that. But I'm also running a business at the same time. So I'm expanding my business with the networking part of it. We have the media part of it. We have the marketing part of it. We have the website part of it. Now we're going to bring back in the fitness part of it. And we're going to start do more lifestyle, do more athletics back up. We're going to bring that back. Yeah. So we have that going too for all the people that want to get trained online and all that. We've been doing this. I've been doing it for years. Why would I throw away that value that I have to bring to the table and just stick to one? Yeah. I want multiple. I want a lot of sources of income, right? Yeah, bro. Why not? It is what it is. And if people say, oh, well, he's the fitness guy again and he's not the marketer, test me. Yes. Test it and see what I am. I'm all of it. Because why we do more.
And that's what's crazy too? Your marketing agency can enhance the fitness agency.
Oh, God. When I get the clients for the fitness industry, and they come to me and I'm like, oh yeah, you do marketing? Can you do my fitness, my gym? I'm like, man, that's you're lucky you're coming to me right now because not only can I do that, I can market your business. I'm in that business. I've been in that business. When I was starting this business, what did I do? I looked, researched, figured it out, studied, look at people that were already doing it, seen what they were doing. I seen that they were missing some things. Yeah. I said, oh man, you know what? Maybe I can implement that, or maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do websites too for companies. Oh, you know what? Maybe we could do the content. Well, I'm not a videographer. I'm not a photographer. Oh, but he is.
Yeah.
Maybe he could jump on with me. Put the puzzle together.
You need to be documented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something that I would like to do for you. Follow you around with a cinematic camera and just capturing everything that you're doing. Because this is the one thing, bro, that when it comes to helping scale a business, what you do, they need to know you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They need to see the behind the scenes of you too. Because, I think Gary Vee, he doesn't really create content that much. He just has documentation.
Yeah.
Documentation. Imagine having somebody document a rejection.
Oh, I think people would love to see that.
Bro.
They love to see that
Yeah.
rejection, right? It's great. It's entertaining.
Yes. And then the next door, how about that? Oh, we got to shake hands. Hey, call you. I'll see you next week.
Exactly.
It's different, bro. And just imagine all that documented, and you get to show that to your daughter.
Yep.
You get to look back at that during hard times. You'd be like, I did this. I can do it again.
And I know how much I should probably be dropping more gems, be giving courses and all that stuff, right? My main focus is all to my businesses, right?
Yes.
So who we're helping, that's how we stay in business. So doing that, now that I have the team, now that I'm building, now that we're growing, now that we're getting out there, now that we're known and the business is coming to us, and people, we're always going to have to reach out, because social media isn't that thing that everybody is sold on yet. It's still early. I'm telling you, we can't believe some of these businesses don't even have one yet. And we're like, wow, how? And you're not running ads, and you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And then they're like, okay, well, we run ads for you. And so those things, we know that they're not ready. I need to be ready and put myself out there, just like you're saying, and document myself.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing in my journey, because this could be inspiring. Most people that are trying to get themselves started into a business and not work their job no more and all that stuff, they need to see how it happens in the beginning too.
Yeah.
Because it's not nice in the beginning. In the beginning, if you're trying to become an entrepreneur, you're trying to work for yourself, like I did it myself. I got a job. I worked 9 to 5. After 9 to 5 got out, I worked on my business. I missed out on everything else. I read, I studied, I looked at what other people were doing. And then 9 months, a year later, working for a business, I have built my own business within that time frame, and I'm able to leave the 9 to 5 that I hate going to every day. Yeah. Eat for a little bit so you can have some caviar down the road.
And I think that's why a lot of people want to work for themselves, because they look at all the flashy shit, but that's not realistic.
The flashy shit will slow you down. So if you're making some money at a job and you're building a business, and you also want that flashy stuff, you want that designer stuff, you want that nice car with that big ass car payment and everything, what you're doing is you're burying yourself to stay stuck in that position longer, because now you're in debt. Now you're in debt. You have to pay off that car. You have to pay off whatever credit cards you're spending. But I thought we were building a business. Of where the fuck does the nice car and the nice designer stuff come involved with building a business or trying to get out of a 9 to 5? You must like your 9 to 5, because you're building yourself so much debt that you're counting on that fucking paycheck every 2 weeks. With us, when we have a business, we don't know if we're going to get paid next week. We don't know how much I'm going to make next month. We don't know. We're up and down.
Yeah.
One thing I do know about entrepreneurship, which is great, is I'm up right now, but I know I'm going back down. For a fact, I am going back down, and I will go back up, because it's not smooth. Entrepreneurship is not smooth. I'm up right now. I'm okay right now. It's never satisfied, but I know I'm up because I've been down. That's the difference.
You know what fighting taught me that? Welcoming adversity with open arms.
Yeah.
So every time I see that shit come at me, I'm like, come at me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me something.
It's
Give me
going
something
to
to work
happen.
with.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You are going to lose a fight.
For sure.
You are going to win a fight, right? We're not all Floyd Mayweather 50-0.
No.
We're not. You will lose a fight.
And I welcome that, bro, because every time I hit a failure, I 10x'd myself.
Every time a business tells us we're done with your service, we say, okay, we've worked with that business for 3 months. In those last 3 months, you know how many businesses we picked up? For you to say no is like, okay, we're going to give our attention to another business. And you know what? They're your competitors. And they told us not to work with you.
Yeah.
And we worked with you. Now we're going to go work with them.
Yeah.
So
Crazy,
we're it's always a up and down. So if you're not willing to do that kind of roller coaster, stay safe. Stay in the 9 to 5, do your thing.
And I think social media portrays that image where it is all flashy every single day. It does look pretty and
it's
sexy.
not flashy.
It's not, bro.
It's not flashy. Half of these influencers that I know, I know a lot of them. It's all rental cars. It's all rental cars. It's all rental. Don't believe the hype to pull up a Lambo. Hey, you want to make something? No, we're not talking like that. We don't talk like that. That's one thing I'm not going to do is get on here and say, hey, you want to make $1 million? Well, do this and do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you, hey, you want to make $1 million? Get your inside, start studying and researching the business or the niche you want to be in and go after it and put in some work because you could be an overnight success, but you just have to get started first. Number one thing is start. Start right now. Don't wait no more. You know, one thing that I'm scared of is dying, right? I'm scared of dying, but I'm not scared to live. That's for sure. If you're scared to jump out and do your own thing and quit your job because you see a mission that you can do, that you can succeed in, do it. Jump off. Jump off. Build the wings on the way down.
That's like one of the biggest things when like I have young kids reach out to me and they're like, Daniel, what do I start? I'm like, you just said the word. Start. That's just the magic word right there. That's the magic pill to everything. You know what I mean? Start and then be consistent. Because consistency will solve all your problems. Literally, bro. Everything that I've built, it's just consistency. I don't think I'm considered great at anything. I'm just consistent. If you give me a subject to do, I'm going to be consistent, study the out of it and figure it the That's just how I work things. I'm not an expert at anything. I'm not Mr. This or Mr. That. No, I'm just consistent in whatever the hell I do. And it's scaled to a lot of things that I'm doing currently. Yeah. And if I could just do that, if I could touch that, I'll figure it out and make it profitable.
Yep.
And that's what we do. That's what we all do. Entrepreneurs, they touch this, they touch that, they touch that. You know?
Yep.
And then they build multiple streams of income. So that's the thing too, man. What's one of the biggest things that you would tell an aspiring entrepreneur when they're just coming up or they're thinking about, you know what, I don't think college is for me. You know what, I don't think a 9-to-5 is for me. What do you think that you would tell them?
If the profession you want to do requires an education, health field, whatever it may be, if it requires one, go to the college route. I didn't go to school at all. I took, as I told you last time, you know, people ask me, what university did you go to? I went to YouTube University. You know, my education's a little bit different. It's a little bit different and it's self-educated. I read a lot of books. I went that route. Yeah. I can't do school. I can't sit in the class and waste time while I know I can be making money already doing the same thing these people are trying to teach me in a class. Yeah. I cannot. But if the education is there for you, education is so important. I'm not going to ever knock education. The most smartest people I know got a great education, right? Yeah. Great. And then there's a lot of people I know have no education that are very, very smart too as well. And I would say if you're looking to drop out of school to start a business or something like that, just make sure you have your ducks in a row. Make sure you have the plan. Make sure you studied well enough to get to what you're doing. And, you know, take the risk. Always take the risk. Always take it. If you're at your 9-to-5 and you hate your 9-to-5, you hate it and you can't stand it, and you see this bigger picture and you have this dream and this goal that you want to do, you need to do it. Just do it. Just do it. And if you're young and you want to do it, do it. Yeah. Because there is no more time. Time is one thing we will never get back. You will never get that time back. If you're 21 years old and you want to be a successful business person and you want to start your own company, go for it. Go for it right now, because you're not going to be 21 again. And a lot of these people aren't getting that. They have these goals and they're relaxing and they're waiting on them. They're turning 28, 29, and they're still like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They don't do it. They don't take that leap. Take that leap and see what happens. If it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't, lesson well learned. Let's go. Yeah. You know, if you want to build a business, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to do something different, your family's telling you, go to school, stay in that job, they have great benefits, they have this and that. Do what you want to do. Do what you feel is right to do. You have that itch. That is a gift from God already, that you have a feeling that you can do something yourself. Yeah. Don't waste it. Go out there and do it. Do what you want to do. Jump off that bridge and see what happens. I mean, you got to leap. Yeah. You got to start. What people need to understand, especially when they're young, use the 9-to-5. Don't let it use you. Ooh, use the 9-to-5. Use the 9-to-5. I was written up when I was working a 9-to-5, maybe 15 times for being on my phone. I have 3 phones on my desk. They know I'm not working there long. I'm building, right? Use the 9-to-5. Use that payment they're giving you to build your business. Take that $3,000 check they're giving you a month, reinvest it in your goal and your business, and go. And if you're struggling and you have to use that $3,000 to pay your rent in this apartment, go roommate. Go get a roommate and pay half of that so you can have that other money to build yourself to the next level. Yeah. You know, take the sacrifices. Your car payment's $1,000 a month. Your car payment's $500. Cut that off. Go get a used car. Get something lower, so you can start building. Don't be stuck. You're getting yourself stuck from moving forward. You know, you don't have to have the latest and greatest to start. You just have to have something. You know, have something.
It's a comparison thing too.
Yeah.
Where, say, if like me, I would consider you multiple steps ahead of me, right? And that's why I respect you so much. That inspires me rather than like,
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That creates a negative connotation where it's like, man, he's not really doing anything. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that, bro. Like when I see somebody like you, I get inspired rather than pissed. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the problem with that too. People see that like somebody doing so good and they get jealous. And that's what you said earlier before we got on air. People want to attend your networking event just to see it fail.
Yeah, they want to see if I'm going to go through with it. Yes. Of course I'm going to go through with it. I can't back out. You know, I'm not going to back out. What am I going to say? Oh, you know what? I want to cancel. I don't want to host it anymore. Yeah. No. I'm going to show up and show out.
Yeah.
You know, however it goes, it goes. I don't care.
Yeah.
I know what the goal is. The goal is to get people in a room full of killers in business that are really killing the game. And I want people, I take myself back before business. I take myself back before I became entrepreneur 100%. I take myself back to that 9-to-5 worker with a dream and a goal to get out of the 9-to-5. What would I have wanted then? I would want networking. I would want to be around people that are going to tell me, it's okay, you should quit your job. You have potential, man.
Yeah.
This is where you can start with us. Take a little pay cut, come work with us. Right? I would want those things. When I started up with Trim Tough, that made a great, we did really successful with Trim Tough with my partner. We had Lambos, we had the Maseratis, we had all these things already a long time ago. We'd go to the clubs, we were spilling money as we made it. That didn't do anything for us.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything for us. We actually had all those things. That doesn't impress us at all. Doesn't impress me at all. And that didn't do anything for us. Building the business and starting the startup, that's what did it for me. So I don't really care about the materialistic stuff. At the end of the day, it's just you. You want to show off and be flashy and all that, that's cool. Go do your thing. But if you want to build a business, you're going to have to eat for a little bit if it's your own business.
Yeah.
If you're coming from some family that's wealthy, that's able to give you all the money already, then that's a different journey, right?
Yeah.
I don't have those luxuries. I'm straight by myself. I'm starting from the dirt, and that's who I want to reach out to. The people that don't think they can do it because they don't have resources like that, come get resources. I'm about to provide them.
Anybody can be great, bro. Anybody
Yeah.
can be great. It's just more of the risk taking, the saying yes to taking that leap. Is it hard? Absolutely, bro. Every day there's problems. Every single day.
If you're thinking that you getting out of that job or whatever it may be to be an entrepreneur, start your own business is going to give you like a whole bunch of freedom. There's no freedom.
There's no freedom.
There's no holidays. There's no freedom. My birthday's on Monday.
Happy early birthday.
I'm working on my birthday. I'm working full day work, right? I don't have to. I really don't have to at all. I could cut everything off, but no, we're working, right? There's another day for us. Doesn't make anything.
That's the best way to celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't
be productive.
Doesn't change anything. You know, Halloween's coming up. I'll be trick or treating with my daughter, but guess what I'm gonna be doing? I'll be on my 3 phones right there, making sure there's no poison in that candy. That's cool. You know.
What's cool? Seeing young kids really making some big moves. Like that inspires me too, bro. When you see a 16-year-old, 17-year-old like scaling whatever they're doing at that young of an age, bro, it's very, very impressive.
Yeah. Even 21. You know, the guy Lucas I'm working with right now is 21 years old, and he's killing it, man. He's dropping a whole bunch of stuff to do what he's doing. He worked at In-N-Out for 3 years. He's seen me moving. He came to me. I came to him. Said, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to do this? Quits his job. Comes and works for me. Now he's killing it. Now he's learning a whole bunch of things that he's never going to forget. Mm-hmm. You know, anybody that comes and works with me, they already know. All the people that have already came and worked with me and networked with me, they already know. There's a whole different life behind whatever they're doing right now with us. Yeah. And that's I'm showing them. I'm not scared to show you, because I could show you I could tell you everything. I could show you everything. Can you do it though? Yeah. Can you do it? Because it is hard to do it. I built myself to do it. years and years and years and years and years. I'm old, man. I'm 34 years old.
You're young, bro. You're young, man. It's your energy. It's like how you show up. Whatever you're doing, man. It's like, that's how I kind of test your age.
Yeah.
If you kind of came in here like on the podcast and you're like, yeah, man, so I do this, I do that. I'm like, oh, you old.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no, we're not. No, we want the young. We want the motivated. I want the young bucks that are ready to go, that really want to learn and do their own thing, to contact me. I want them to call me, contact me, and say, hey, Thomas, how the hell do I get out of this job? What can I do? What's your idea? What do you got going on? Let's go. Let me help you. The more people I help, the better I succeed.
Yeah.
That's fact.
Is there somebody that you look towards when it comes to like mentorship?
Mentorship. No one really. I can't really think of anybody at the moment. Because no one's really in our field. So, Gary Vee, he's cool. I mean, I don't look up to him though. I know he's in the marketing and he's marketing 24/7. So yeah, no, I don't really look up to anyone. I don't really look at anybody's stuff. I like Dan Pena. Dan Pena is one of my favorite motivational speakers, and that's one of my favorite. I mean, if I look up to anybody, I just look up to the way he talks and the way he dresses. He shows up in a suit every day. He says you got one time to make a first impression, right? 2 times to make a first impression. 1, how you look. 2, what comes out of your mouth.
Yes.
So those are I like him a lot.
When the both of you came inside, it was that.
Yeah.
Open arms, literally. Like, that's what it is, man. Like, you guys are very professional.
One thing to keep it real and uncut, I was not always like this. I was not always like this at all. I was a street kid. I was a graffiti artist. I was king of the whole Bay Area. Graffiti, going out, doing the whole crazy stunts on the bridges, on the billboards and all that stuff. That was my thing. I was pretty good at graffiti, and I was like the king of San Jose. So I was up everywhere. I got caught, right? Did my thing, whatever. And that right there though, I've always had that creativity mindset and that marketing mindset to be up the most.
Yes.
So when we're on the internet now, we are up the most. When you go on the internet, I'm guaranteeing you, if you're in this local area right now, half the ads you see are from us. Yes. They're from our restaurants, our spas, everything. They're all coming up from us. Yeah. So being known and being out there the most is what I've always got a drive off of. Yeah. So being like that and then switching over, when I was younger, I didn't talk or have any business savviness to me at all. I just looked for where it was at. Country clubs. I would go to the fine dining. I would go eat with people that I knew were way smarter than me, way more educated, and had businesses. I'd go eat with them, talk to them, and I would ask them, how should I talk? How should I look? How should I present myself? Learning from the older people. Yeah. And they taught me, and that's free education. I spent a lot just to hang out with them, but it got me in those doors where I needed to be, where there was people that were way more smarter, educated than me, and taught me how to do this. Yeah. And it just became me after a while. And then now it's like, man, I look back at that young kid and I'm like, wow, what happened to him? I can't even find him.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. So knowing that, changing the professional look we have, we love wearing suits. We love dressing up. We love showing up. We love nice things, of course, right? But we ultimately love the grind, and we love helping people. We love helping people. It's not for everybody, because we are aggressive. We are going to tell you like it is. You come in with us and you're trying to do business and you're lazy and you're playing video games and you're not hitting the gym, you're not working with us. I need you hitting the gym every day. I need you focused. I need you ready to work. I need you motivated. I need you to stay focused like a horse, just straight, just run that track. Because if you're not going to do anything for us. And for yourself too, learn yourself a life lesson. Get on the motivational tip and join some people that have the energy that you want to be around. Oh. So yeah, just saying that, I've never had all this. This is worked on every single day for the last 7-8 years.
It's like every day when I wake up and I'm brushing my teeth, I'm like, oh, I'm not the same guy I was yesterday.
Always elevating, always elevating, always. What's the next best thing? And how can you do better every single day? How can you do more? Right? That's my slogan. Do more, do more, do more. Yeah. So it doesn't stop. I indented it. We're moving like that. We're not stopping. We want more. And, that's so crazy to think about how much you change over the years.
It's cool seeing that. It's cool seeing how productive somebody is, but they still have time to do things like this.
Yeah, this is part of it. This is part of it, and I have good people around me telling me to do stuff like this. You know, the guy Lucas that got on board with me right now, he's telling me, hey, dude, you got to show these people behind the scenes. He's with me all the time. So we're working a lot. He's like, bro, you got to show that. I didn't know any of this was going on. I didn't know you were moving like this. I didn't know it was like this. You got to start putting it out there. So now, as you can see, if you're following me, that we are putting some behind the scenes stuff out there. I do pick up a camera. I do video. I do edit. I do the ads. I do the meetings. We go all these places. Like, yeah, we're moving. We're moving.
You know what's good about you guys? You guys focus on your clients while your competitors are focused on you. That's how you win.
Yeah.
Because you're worried about your clientele while they are too focused on you.
Yeah. I like to see it as like, you know, when people know who I work with and then they see the ads, they're hitting me like, I seen your ad for this spot. I'm like, yeah, we created the video. Video ads are doing great right now, right? So a picture ad, it's cool. But a video ad, you know that I was there. You know, I shot that. You know, there's people behind that camera that edited it, that came from us. So when you see a business that you like or whatnot, they're like, damn, Thomas. Yeah. And I'm not even there. They don't even know that's me, right? And I have all these ads flowing and they don't even know that's from me. Imagine if all those ads were myself.
Bro, do you ever pinch yourself?
Yeah. I pinch myself all the time because every now and then you think about it. You're like, man, a lot of things I prayed for before are here now. And most people, when that happens, they lose focus. And they're like, man, put yourself back to where you were praying for the things you have now and really take it in because you're there now. It took some time, but it's there. You prayed for it. It's there. You worked hard for it. It's there. You know, my goal was always to wake up whatever time I wanted to and do whatever I wanted to throughout the day. Yeah. That was my goal. My goal is the same, but it's like I got what I prayed for. Yeah. And now I'm like, okay, cool. I can't wake up what time I want to because I'm busy. So it's kind of like, you know, but yeah, think about most of the time people pray for stuff and they want it. They get there and they straight ruin it. And it's like, come on, man, this is what you wanted. Yeah. This is what you wanted.
Do you ever think about what you would be doing if you weren't an entrepreneur?
Oh, man. I don't know. I would be sad. I'd be upset about it. But if I was an entrepreneur, I mean, I guess I'd be in management somewhere. I'd be doing some sales for somebody, I guess. I like sales. Sales is like a big part of our business. We're in sales so much. It's like, that's where we're at. We can market our service is marketing, but we're selling our services.
Of course.
And that's all we're doing all day long. That's the hardest part of our business is selling it.
Bro, everything is sales though. That's the craziest
We're getting
thing.
people to believe that social media is absolutely necessary for their business. And I don't understand why they're not getting it yet. If they're saying no to us, I don't understand. But I do understand this. Half of the people that we do pitch this to and we show them what we can do for businesses that are similar to theirs, they are contacting us later on after they do say no to us. Yeah. They're like, hey, are you still doing that? And I'm like, yeah, what happened? Well, another person came to us, and now we think it's time. And I'm like, you guys could have been ahead if you said yes in the beginning and just trusted us because we're not here to do anything wrong to your business. We just want to put your business on the map. I mean, we're a digital billboard, and that's what we want to do. So at the end of the day, we're helping so many businesses, and they don't understand the importance of social media. It's like, man, everybody's there. No commercial ads on TV, no newspaper ads. So it's done. If we're going to consume 15 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day, you know, slide through your friends, whatever, if you want to. But our time is mostly spent putting out. We put out content. We put out ads. We're putting out everything for all these businesses. Yeah. And to consume, if we have time to consume, our business shouldn't even be around. Yeah. We shouldn't even be in business if we have time to consume because that's not what our business is. Our business is to put out. So that's what we're doing constantly.
Yeah, because you are your algorithm.
Yep.
You know, when people are pissed every day on social media, it's because that's their algorithm. That's where they want to be. When they're looking at all these like entertainment rather than value, that's the crazy part to me.
Negative stuff too. You stay away from the negative stuff. You got to stay away from that stuff. You can't consume negative. Don't consume no negative stuff. You know, I like funny stuff too, but come on, man. Like, stay focused. Yeah. Stay focused. What you feed your mind is what's going to come out of your mind.
I love consuming like valuable podcasts, right? And I was like subscribed to like say 2 comedian podcasts, which are great. But I had to unsubscribe because I was like, look, I'm getting a good laughs. I'm getting enjoyment out of this, so on and so forth. But I'd rather have value over entertainment. You know what I mean?
One thing about us too is that people see us come in sometimes and they're like, oh man, these guys look too serious, right? We're not. Come on. We want to laugh. We have fun. We do the whole thing. We're doing a social, we're doing a campaign for Halloween. We played some Halloween music. We start dancing, you know, like we are rough, but we're also have a sense of humor.
Yes.
You know, we have good energy. And we have a really, really good vibe.
Yeah.
That we bring to the table,
and
which a lot of business owners like.
I love when entrepreneurs get together because they party differently.
Oh, they party.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the best way. Networking, that's going to be a crazy niche once you hit that freaking stage.
Yeah.
And once you start that, bro, it's going to be endless. Like you said, you want to do it every month?
Ideas. So I want to do it every month.
See, bro?
I want to do it every month. I want to have 3 different speakers every month that have a big impact in their niche, whatever business it is, you know. I want to do 3 different speakers, and I'm getting you in there. So you're going to be doing the first one with us on December 7th, which you're going to be spilling out everything it takes to do something like this, to organize something like this, your ups and downs on building something like this.
You know what I mean?
The whole investment it costs to do something like this.
Yeah.
And then also if people want to get on it, you can tell them all right there. Now you have a line out the door that want to do a podcast because of the value that comes from podcasts like this that you have created.
Yeah.
It's opening doors for so many people, putting them in front of so many eyes that they can't get in front of without you.
Bro, I've helped 10 people start their podcast from Zip. And like when I do these consultations, how like what they need to get. And at the last thing I say, here's the fun part, the investment part.
We got to flip seats here sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
whatever,
yeah. We got
whatever.
to flip. And then we got to see what it took you to do all of this.
It's crazy
for all
bro.
of us that get blessed to be on your podcast, on all the podcasts that you have.
Yeah, but
right?
that's the one thing that people don't see is the investment side. One camera, $3,000.
Yeah.
Mics, $500.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's a lot, and that's what people kind of like. Wait, this is how much podcasting is. It's like,
look at your podcast quality, and look at everybody else's podcast quality.
I study my people. I study my competition.
And then you'll see why he invested so much into this podcast. That's why I come here dressed in a suit. That's why I come here ready to work, because I know it's real and I know the investment that you put into it. People need to understand that.
Yeah. And it's showing face every day.
Yeah.
Like after we got done with this podcast, there's posting going involved.
Yeah.
There's my social medias have drafts.
This is the fun part.
Bro,
this is the fun
the
part.
best.
Every time we go to a restaurant or go to a business and we record, that's the fun part.
Bro,
that's
literally.
the fun part.
Yes.
Then there's all the behind the scenes, the editing, the showing, right? Some business owners want to see it. They're really picky on what goes out.
Yeah.
So we send them the video. They say, hey, I don't like it. So we have to change it. You know how much time that takes?
A lot.
So re-editing, all that good stuff. You know, this is just very small pieces. We're showing very small portions of our business. When you see me on with the camera, or my team with the camera behind the scenes, that is the smallest part of our business. That is nothing. That's simple.
Yeah.
Pick up a camera, learn how to use it, do the editing, learn how to edit. It's not, but actually taking action and doing all those things and putting it into play, running ads, actually making customers come in the door. Those things are things that you don't see.
Yeah. And then one of my services when it comes to podcast production, I do everything for you.
Yeah.
So you want consistent content like how I do it? Oh, I can do that for you too.
Yeah.
So one of my clients, she was kind of shocked how she just published an episode. 2 minutes later, there's a reel of that episode. She was like, you're so fast. I was like, I'm known for speed.
Yep.
That's it. It's consistency. Everything's in drafts. All my clients' content, it's in drafts. I have all their accounts on my social media page. Everything's in drafts. Everything's ready to post. It's organized. I pick specific days on what I'm going to do and how am I going to organize everything. It's structured. I live on my calendars, bro. I live on organization. That's how I run my stuff. If I'm not, I'm stressed to the gills. So my brother, we hit way over an hour, my man.
Oh, did we?
Yes. So my last question for you, and also this, I'll tell you this, you're going to come on again, okay?
Okay.
Because off air, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to do afterwards, but we'll talk after. My very last question, before you got into an entrepreneurial state, you were young.
Yes.
You had no idea you were going to do any of those things.
No idea.
The person that you are now, what would you tell that person? Just as imagine if there's like a young person who doesn't know that they're going to get the niche of business. it's the same kind of advice that you would want to pass on to yourself to be able to prepare yourself, what would you want to tell that person?
I would tell that person, take life as serious as you can when you are young, so you don't have to worry about the seriousness when you're older and it's too late.
So when is your show?
December 7th.
December 7th?
December 7th at the Silicon Valley Capital Club. We're looking at 10:30 to 12:30 time slot. You're going to be on. I got Rudy Vasquez on there and Chandra Brooks. So financial industry, sales, and podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to drop all three of those that day. And we're expecting to see a lot of people, a lot of serious people that really want to network and get their foot in the door with some hustlers. Yeah. And then, that's what we're looking at. December 7th.
Man. Hey, brother, thank you so much for your valuable time, my man. It's every time we've been together, it's always been great times.
Yeah.
Always great times. And I learned so much from you. And honestly, we need to plan like a dinner. Yeah. We need to plan a steak night. We need to go collab some more. We need to work. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of people like us, and we need to be affiliated with each other, because what we do when people are like us, we just scale everything.
Yes.
24/7.
100% agree.
Yeah. My brother, thank you so much for coming on, my man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Until next time.
Thank you all for tuning in to today's episode. If you got a lot of value out of this, please do me a favor and support our channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Make sure to hit that follow button on Spotify to stay updated with our latest episodes. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, I would greatly appreciate it if you leave a 5-star rating, followed by with a review. Again, thank you all for the support. I'll see you next time. Stay loving, stay hungry, and stay excellent.